welcome on board. Today we will be flying once more in the Airbus A320, but this time at night. It is going to be pure meditation and I will show you why. We are flying from San Francisco over to LAX, Los Angeles. Short flight, 20 minutes. Let's go. Let's turn this beauty on. The battery voltage is greater than 25.5, so we turn on battery 1 and battery 2, and we have external power, so let's turn that on as well, and this will light everything up. Absolutely gorgeous in VR, especially at night. We can of course change the brightness as well here, making it lighter or darker, and over here we can make it very cozy as well. Absolutely fantastic. Let's do a quick APU fire test before we turn on the APU. Alright, that works, and then down here we can click on the Master SW button. There we go. Alright, this is working, and now we can also press the APU bleed button over here. We turn on all fuel pumps by pressing all the pump buttons over here. Always a pleasure to do in VR. Alright. And then we check the overhead panel to see if there are no white lights remaining over here, and that seems all good. Alright, up next we set all 3 ADAS switches to the nav position to start the alignment process. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that will start to work, and of course we turn on the beacon lights, the nav and logo lights over here, and we turn on the seatbelt signs, the no smoking signs, and we arm the emergency exit lights. Okay, then we go to the MCDU over here. I will cheat a little bit. I can double tap here on the numbers to autofill them in. I still need to learn how this works exactly, but for now this will do. V1, V2 speeds, all seems good there. Alright. Alright, let's turn on the engine. We set the engine mode selector to the IGN start, and then we move the engine 2 master switch to on. Let me take a look at the engines here, and that will spool engine 2 up. And we will do the same for engine number 1. So here we go, available. So let me turn on engine number 1. That's the left engine. Alright, so the engines are up and running. We can turn off the APU over here. And then we are pretty much ready to taxi. I just need to quickly check where we have to go, but I will figure it out. Okay, let's release the parking brake and let's put in a little bit of thrust here. And there we go. Absolutely fantastic. The night flight starts. I will now taxi to the runway and I will see you there. Arriving at the runway here, and this never gets old. Just the way this looks, absolutely stunning. Okay, we are ready to take off. Double checking everything. Autopilot is correct. This should be all good. Flaps to the takeoff position, and I think we are ready to go. Let me just throw in a little bit of thrust here. Engines seem to be stable, and I think we are ready to go here. Engines on. Love the sound though of the Airbus A320 in Aerofly FS4. And there we go. There we are going. Okay. At V2 speed I will try to rotate the plane. We are drifting off a little bit to the left. My joystick has a little bit of a drift. It's annoying. Let me turn it back here. Getting ready to rotate. There we go. And up we go. Look at that sunset. in the distance. Ah man, this is fantastic. I tell you that. This is fantastic. Okay, positive climb rate, gear up, and this is absolutely phenomenal, I tell you. Absolutely phenomenal in VR. We have got San Francisco up ahead, the lake here on the left side, and just flying at dawn here at night with all the lighting. It is so gorgeous and pure meditation, but I will come back to that once we are cruising at 30,000 feet, because that's our cruising altitude for today. Flying to LAX, flaps up. And we are now at 30,000 feet, and this is just pure meditation. Just look at this, the white noise of the plane, the lights here, the cockpit lights. We can even turn on the lights over here. I mean, this is just, after a busy day of work, this is pure meditation, I can tell you. Oh, let me turn this off. It's just so relaxing, really, and we can play a little bit with the lights here, and you can see the sunset up ahead. Unfortunately, there is no co-pilot here. Again, this would be so amazing in co-op. I can just dream about that only, unfortunately. Okay, we are turning final into LAX. On our left, everything seems to be working. 230 knots, 6,000 feet, no warning signs. The ILS is working. You can see the diamonds up here. We are now aligning ourselves with the runway. The lights of LA will pop up a little bit later. I'm just monitoring the screens over here, and I think we can go down to flaps 1 over here. A little bit of overspeed, but we will take care of that. There we go. Yeah, this is great. Let's hope for the best. I will put on the speed brakes here as we are going a little bit fast. We should be going... well, I want to go to 180 knots, if that's possible, and we are now flying a little bit too fast. We can see the runway up ahead. It's getting dark. Unfortunately, you can't see the lights of LA yet. I don't know why they spawn in that late. It would be cool if they could spawn in a little bit earlier, but they will do soon. And just look at this. Oh, there they are. That's the lights. There will be more lights spawning soon, but yeah, fantastic. We are still a little bit fast. I am worrying just a little bit. We have to put the gear down soon as well. I mean, I want to go down to 180 knots. We are still way too fast. A very fast approach. Not good. Just double checking here. Everything, yep, still fine. Maybe a little bit... No, that's a bit too early to put down the flaps. Look, I am by no means a professional. I am still learning the ins and outs of the Airbus, just in, you know, flight sims in general. VR really convinced me to put some more time into it. Maybe I can put the gears down in order to decrease some speed. I don't know. I've got the full... Like, the speed brakes are fully on to the maximum. And we are still going quite fast. And we can't put down the flaps. Oh, flaps 1. We are decreasing slowly. That's fine. Let me just put the gear down. Let's see if that works. I don't know really at what speed we can put the gear down. Okay, medium speed of brakes once we land. I think the runway is quite long, so medium brakes will do. Look, we're now decreasing in speed. 200 knots. I can put... the extra flaps here. There we go. And I can retract the speed brakes here, I think. So we are now decreasing speed nicely. Look, there it goes. And I will take over soon, though. At 1000. Here we go. I just hope after such a long, well, not long flight, but after 20 minutes, you always hope you can land the plane. It always feels like if you land the plane, or if you just crash the plane in the end, that the whole trip was worth nothing. I hope. Do you guys have the same, or is that only me? I think this is the most important part of the whole flight. I can imagine if you do a 3-hour flight and you just F up the landing, it just feels so, terrible. Okay, there we go. We are at good speed, maybe even a little bit too slow, but I guess we're fine. Just look at this, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh, fantastic. I can just only... I booted up the game the other day in flat screen. And I can tell you, if you have a VR, if your computer can run VR, please try Aerofly FS4 in virtual reality if flight sims is your thing. Really, it is, it's next level. Oh yeah, let me turn on the landing lights here. I think they are on right now. LA is in front of us. The runway is in front of us. We are perfectly aligned. I will take over soon. Let's see how aligned we will still be when I take over. There we go. Good speed. 1,000. I will take over. Shall I take over now? There we go. Taking over. Let me get rid of the warning sign. I have to be very gentle with the stick here. Okay, there we go. Good altitude. 2 red lights, it seems. 2 white lights. That means we are doing good. 100 above. Seems we are a little bit low. Let me just adjust it just a little bit here. Still doing fine.
300.
What a huge airport this is.
200.
200s. Oh, we're now a bit too high. I'm sorry. Not sure if I should land here or just a little bit up ahead.
50. 40. 30. 20.
I should land right now.
Retard.
Alright, there we go. Touchdown. I love the sound. Reverse thrust. Below 100 knots. And that's all fine. Ooh, we needed the whole runway. I think I was landing a little bit too late here. But we made it. We made it safely. We are still alive and I am happy with that. Fantastic. Okay, let's make a right turn here. And then soon... Oh, look at those lights over there. Yeah, let's make a right turn here. Slowly. And then we are slowly taxiing to the runway. Let me turn off the lights here. Taxi lights on. And thank you for watching. Welcome to LAX Los Angeles. It was a pleasure to have you on board. I hope this video was of interest to you. Next time, I am installing Microsoft Flight Simulator. I want to check that out in VR as well. So we will be doing that. I just hope that I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. See you later. Ciao.